So out of all the primetime games, like how you what you think about the primetime schedules? It's a bit
Um,
last season, Monday night for some reason, the matchups looked good in the beginning, but a lot of Monday night games last season ended up being terrible. Thursday night games was worse than ever, I think, last season.
true.
It seemed like
Um,
honestly, most primetime games wasn't that good. Like a lot of them was blowouts, but it seemed like they got a lot of good like interesting matchups this year for prime time,
got
especially Thursday
super
night.
matchups too. A lot of super
Right,
matchups.
right. Like Thursday night, usually the lineup is like we was talking about earlier, the Titans and Colts and
Yeah.
Jags and Titans. I'm so shocked. Honestly, I just noticed they don't have a Jags and Titans matchup on Thursday night.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna miss that. But but my any standouts for like Thursday nights or I don't know what you want to start with
I
Thursday
mean,
or the Monday
we do
night or
got some
Sunday.
interesting. I mean, we do have some interesting matchups on Thursday. We got
Well, let's start with
Seahawks
the
and
Thursday
Cardinals.
because, right. Well, let's start
I
with
mean,
Thursday because the season start on a Thursday. So opening the season, Houston and Chiefs. I feel like it's hilarious that that's the first game of the season.
I mean, that's that Deshaun Watson, Patrick Mahomes matchup. I mean,
I
when
get
they, it was pretty interesting playoffs.
I
I
get
mean, not
why
the
they
playoffs. The
want that
first in
matchup.
the regular season last year when they played, it was a pretty good matchup.
Right. I get why they want that matchup because the quarterback. But
Futures of the
again, I
NFL.
say it's hilarious because of just a
Yeah.
few months ago. And it's crazy because again, that's the last person the Texans played. That's the first person that
They gotta
they got
play
to
it
play
again.
over the season
Yeah.
after getting embarrassed.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's gonna be excuse me. I feel like it's gonna be a blowout again. Honestly,
And I
uh,
mean, that's pretty kind of like a setup too, because no D Hop, no D Hop at all.
no D Hop,
Offense, yeah.
still Bill O'Brien, and Houston already don't have much of a
Chiefs
defense in
coming
the
in,
first place.
hot as ever. Just came off Super Bowl win. Same team, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So and I know obviously most times when they were set up for the Super Bowl champions first game, they kind of usually set it up to where it's like almost like an easy win for them most of the
Yeah.
time. But
Excuse-
I don't know, man. I don't feel like it's a weak opening because it's always fun to watch the Chiefs. But I found that game hilarious to
yeah.
be
I
the season
mean,
open.
out of the Thursday night football games that I like, that I see, if I want to say a couple, I feel like they were trying to be funny with that Chicago and Tampa Bay, that Nick Foles and Tom Brady game, basically.
You think Nick Foles gonna be a starter?
Um, I can't see why not.
Man, I don't like Trubisky either. I don't think me personally. I feel like you don't bring in Nick Foles. I don't think they gave him no major contract or
Oh
nothing
no,
like
they
that.
traded for him. He already had the major contract from Jacksonville. I
Oh
think it
well,
was
yeah, you're
100
right.
million.
So they
He's
took that
starting.
up.
He's starting. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna start.
Either he's starting or yeah, because they didn't pick up Trubisky. I don't think they.
No, they didn't
Was
pick
his
up his.
option available this season?
Yeah, it was available. They didn't pick it up.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Either way it go, I think Chicago gonna lose that game. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's
I mean,
Foles
true, true.
or
But
Trubisky.
another one I was looking at was, of course, 49ers and Packers.
Well, hold on, because honestly, we're gonna get to that because I got a lot to say about that one. But let's get back to that Bears. I don't want to stick around too long because there's a lot of fucking games to talk about.
You got a
But
lot of
before we move from the Bears and Bucks game, um, damn, I lost my train of thought. Um, do you feel like Foles starting day one, or
I feel like they're gonna give. Well, I also feel like they're gonna probably preseason. It's gonna be in the preseason. So
do you
I feel
think it's
like
gonna
Foles
be
gonna
a
start.
battle for the
It'll be a battle
position?
for that starting position. Yeah, basically. Oh, I feel like they just brought Nick Foles in to take the job also too. Because
Or no strike or fire under Trubisky ass,
true, but
to try to get him to play. But I just don't see him getting.
everybody feels like Nick Foles proven. He only played really 6 games.
I
Got to
don't know,
start.
man. Nick Foles looked pretty bad, and I was kind
Yeah,
of
in that
surprised by that.
Jacksonville game, he was looking pretty bad. I mean,
Nah, I mean, you could chalk that up to maybe just Jacksonville.
what, 2 games? He played what, 2 games, 3 games?
Yeah, he got hurt in week one. Was that week one or two?
Honestly,
He got hurt early in this. I think that might have been week one.
he played 4 games. He played 4. He got hurt in 4 games. But I mean, he still only passed for what, 700 yards?
What makes it tough on Foles, personally, what I think is if Minshew stepped in and looked as bad as Foles looked when he played,
Yeah.
then you could have made the excuse. But Minshew, I mean, like he ain't look amazing or nothing. But I mean, Minshew came in and won some games. He looked
Yeah,
impressive in
true.
that offense, and you would think Foles would do the same. I think
Coming off.
Foles. I think Nick Foles works in safe offenses, and I don't think that's the type of offense Matt Nagy want to run. So I don't see how Nick
And
Foles.
it's still gonna be a run heavy team. I mean, don't get it wrong.
Right, and that's probably why they brought in Foles. I mean, he don't got to ask him to do much, but yeah, that's an interesting matchup though. I'm moving. I don't want to spend too much time on it, but I didn't even think about it. I forgot all about Nick Foles in Chicago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Tampa Bay that's a dub. But you never know with Chicago. They might look good again.
That defense.
I don't think so, but again,
still,
that defense could still win games. But I think outside of the Saints Vikings, the biggest matchup I'm looking forward to, and it's not even because I think it's going to be a good game. It's the Packers and 49ers.
Yes, sir.
Because I think that's going to be a blowout, plain and simple.
What, 49ers blowing out the Packers?
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. I mean, they still got the same defense. They lost a couple pieces. I mean, Eric Armstead got traded, but they replaced him in the draft. Something younger, cheaper. You don't have to pay him much. So I mean, you still got Nick Bosa. So
the Packers ain't make no real improvements on their team in this offseason.
Another quarterback.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody knows the reaction to that one already. So
right, So I mean, I don't see the Packers going. What they went 13-3. I don't see them doing that again this season.
Nah,
because I already feel like they're 13-3 from last season.
We already
had that discussion.
We already had this discussion entirely.
So yeah, I'm glad it's a Thursday night game. Like I said, a lot of these, it's not usual Thursday night matchups.
I mean, if Aaron Rodgers looked anywhere near 3 before, like 3 years ago, 3-4 years ago, I could see him holding them in the game, but I don't really see them winning it.
If this wasn't the 49ers, I'd say that. If it was a weaker defense, not saying like weak, because I mean the 49ers one of the best defenses in the league, but just the fact that he got to go against that defense, they still don't have no receivers. Like I know, outside of Adams, but if it's Adams and Bus, I mean,
I think Scantlin, some
Scantlin and Lazard. Like people feel like Lazard might be a breakout, but I just think Rodgers just elevated that dude, and you notice when they played a good defense, it ain't look the same. So
yeah, true. I mean, honestly, you got a point.
And they still don't got Green Bay still don't have an answer for the type of offense that San Francisco basically ran their ass in the ground with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see much improvement. Honestly, we'll get to it later, but
do you see that San Francisco offense really?
I don't see it changing that much. I don't see it changing that much because I mean it's not like it was a pass heavy offense to begin with.
You expect them to try, use Jimmy G a little more because
Now they don't have to. I mean, if you think about it, that's how they won a lot of games this season. When he had to make plays, sometimes he did.
Sometimes he made them.
Sometimes he didn't. And I think that was the recipe for the 49ers to where, Jimmy G can make
he does work
throws,
in that.
But if you don't put him in that position, which is why I feel like not to go back to the Chicago Bears situation, which what Nagy should have been doing with Trubisky. Shanahan usually don't put Jimmy G in those situations where he have to save the game often.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They keep it real safe. It's kind of complex. And then
it's kind of complex also because you got to decide when's the time to, go from running the ball to ground and pound to, basically.
So I don't see that team changing very much, and I still think
the Bears don't really have no big name tight end like Kittle. I mean,
Well, they got Robinson. I just don't think the Bears know how to use him.
Didn't Jimmy Graham go to the Bears?
I mean, bro, Jimmy, it's
He's
Jimmy.
old now, though. I mean,
You know. So yeah, man, I just feel like Green Bay gonna take a step back. I think they might. I ain't getting to their record or whatever. I just don't think it's still gonna be a good game because it's
yeah.
you get Rodgers in prime time. He usually show up, but
Yeah.
maybe he won't get blew out again. You know.
Hopefully it's a good game. I wouldn't want to see that happen on prime time. Not again, anyway.
Right. So any other Thursday? Because
Let's see, Bills and Chiefs. You know,
I mean,
I want to see Josh Allen make that jump.
it's a
Honestly,
standout, but
I need to see him. I
is
need
it
to see
really
him make
though?
that jump. I mean, I need to see him make that jump, bro.
I mean,
He's been a pretty okay quarterback. I mean, a little above average at times. But I mean, other than that, I need to see him make that jump. What is this, his fourth season?
he should be able to work against the Chiefs defense. Not saying the defense of the Chiefs terrible,
Yeah.
but I mean
It's not.
they kind of came together in the playoffs last season. I don't see them doing that same exact thing,
True.
you know, because again we said that when they were doing the draft, like y'all defense looked decent in the playoffs, but I mean y'all just had to outscore everybody. Which
Yeah.
then again maybe they feel like
They can just outscore everybody. I mean,
yeah we got a decent enough defense to keep us in the game. We can just outscore everybody, and the Bills not going to outscore the Chiefs. I don't think. Like they added Diggs, and
that gives them a
like I said, that give them another. Right. Well, do it. Would you say or Brown?
Yeah, Brown. Basically, it gives you a Brown.
I think Diggs will be. Either way it go, that's still
somebody got to cover.
Speed on the outside. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody you have to cover. You right.
Right. To should be able to, put up points, but matching the Chiefs points for point. I don't know. Like unless that Bills defense still look the same.
I can't see any team just matching them point for point.
Well, the Ravens. It's a few teams in the league I think can match them points wise.
Ravens started off like that. They slowed down a whole lot though. They slowed down.
Towards the end of last season?
Yeah, towards the end of last season.
Man, the Ravens was blowing people out the end of last season.
I mean, they didn't blow Tennessee out. I mean, like, not
well, that's the playoffs.
Season.
I'm talking about like regular
season. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Playoffs.
No, I'm just saying, like, have the overall offense to be able to score with the Chiefs.
That's true. Because I don't see that Chiefs defense holding the Ravens at all. Yeah, you're right.
No, that's why it's only a few like I said, it's probably the Saints, the Ravens, the Bucks got an offense I think to be able to score with them.
Browns.
The Browns on paper have an offense to be able to score with the Chiefs.
I mean, Baker Mayfield just gets his stuff together.
And the Vikings, I mean, if they let them go out there.
Do you really think the Vikings anymore?
We'll get to it because that's one of the Thursday night matchups we got to talk about. So we'll get to the Vikings offense in just 1 second. But yeah, that Chiefs Bills game, I am looking forward to that. I'm excited. I'm honestly excited to see the Bills got so many primetime games this season because yeah, they look good. They were a fun team to watch in my opinion, And a lot of people feel like they're gonna fall off like the Jags did 2 years ago in the Bears. Like they think it's probably a one and done, but I don't see it. They got everything lining up for them to take off. So that'll be a game to prove something to me because if they're gonna get blew out, I don't know. I don't know if I can really
I wouldn't know what to expect.
As serious as I'm taking them now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you another one that I don't know if you had on the list or that you was like looking forward to. I was before. I probably would have been before. But the Patriots and Rams would have been a cool game to watch.
Brady was still there.
But Brady not there no more. And I don't think the Rams are gonna be very good this season on top of that. Just for the Super Bowl rematch. But
I really don't understand that one. That's one we were talking about earlier too. That's on my list though. But I really don't understand that one. That was one because of that reason.
You don't understand why it's a primetime game?
Yeah, I really don't.
Well, the Thursday night still gonna have some stinkers. I mean,
yeah, true.
I mean, like I said, honestly, and like I'm saying it, this is probably the best.
That might be a good matchup. You're right.
This is probably the best Thursday night lineup I think I've seen in a while. Because most of them just be bad matchups. You just like it's either gonna be a blowout or two teams you don't want to watch.
Or you look at it and be like, why?
Yeah, like I don't want to see this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like most of the time it's a game you just follow the score like on your phone or something. You don't really pay attention to that shit. So
Yeah.
this is like the most Thursday night games that I could actually see me really paying attention to.
I'm just excited for the entire season because it look like the NFL try kind of evening out. Like it's gonna be just a lot of good teams.
Right, right. You know, instead of like I said, usually the Thursday night used to be them AFC, what that is, AFC South games with the
Yeah,
Jags,
Jacksonville.
fucking Titans, or we get the Jets and Dolphins and shit like that.
Yeah,
And nobody want to see that shit, man. You
that's
know,
true.
which I mean, maybe now they got these different quarterbacks. Like we didn't plan on highlighting it, but the Bengals and Browns first.
Now,
That's like the
what
first Thursday night.
did surprise me was the Jets only have what 2 primetime games this season. I think they played what?
They
They
got a
play a
Thursday
Monday night and a Thursday night.
and both of them games. Like look at the opponents.
Yeah,
Like I mean, I ain't gonna just completely count the Patriots out, but I mean, if they
they
don't
still
look
got
that good
Belichick, like
by
we were
like the
saying
first
earlier.
couple
We
weeks,
were talking about
I
that
mean,
a lot too. I mean, it's still Belichick. They still had a defense basically. Who knows? Who knows how
right.
good Jarrett Stidham is? I mean, Belichick buying into it. Apparently, he sees something that we don't.
Yeah, maybe, I think, and then again, like you said, you see some we don't. I don't know. I don't think the Patriots gonna fall off that hard,
No, I really don't. I
but
don't foresee it.
that
And I mean,
offense
we,
look
we still
bad.
didn't get to see, Neil,
Who?
uh,
Oh, N'Keal
Harry,
Harry.
N'Keal Harry, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I mean, they might look. I'm not gonna never count them out. Long as Belichick though. But I mean, let's be honest. Even if Brady was there, I don't want to watch the Patriots and Jets on Monday night, man.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
put
that's
them on
true.
Thursday,
Yeah, put them on Thursday. Where, I feel you on now.
Yeah.
Because we do wait for the Monday night games. Them usually be the games you're waiting for. Them be the games like, oh, yeah, you want to see on that Sunday.
Right, because you would think
Yeah.
they'll put the Saints, which they got the Saints and Bucks on a Sunday night, so it makes sense to not have them on a Monday night game
I mean, you can't really
too.
give one team too many Monday night games either, though.
The Cowboys get primetime games like they probably got 15 fucking primetime games every season, man. Like, I don't hear that shit, man.
Yeah, I think the
Like
Cowboys have
if they
what,
really wanted to,
three Sunday nights this year. I don't. That's another one we need to talk about. That week one, that Cowboys and Rams.
is it
Sunday
week
night
one?
Cowboys and Rams match. Yes, it's week one.
Yeah. Yeah, like nobody wants to see that shit.
Like,
Like,
who wants
come
to
on,
see
bro.
that? Like,
The Saints play the Bucks week one.
why was that not?
Why that's right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I ain't gonna get mad. Like I said, I still think the primetime matchup is decent. I don't want to keep jumping all over the place though. For the last one, I think the last
Thursday night,
Thursday night game we really
Ravens
gotta
and
talk to.
Cowboys.
Oh, so it's two more. You forgot about that one. I was gonna say a blowout, son, because I fucking hate the Cowboys. But I be honest,
The
the
Cowboys
Cowboys made
team.
moves. They made some moves this season,
Yeah,
man.
that's what I was about to say. The
And
Cowboys
I
team.
think they're gonna be dangerous. I ain't gonna say they're gonna be always dangerous.
They're
They've been
always
there with this
dangerous. I mean,
roster.
that's true. I just don't think they really gel together, really,
I think
ever.
they did. I just didn't have no coach.
That's true too. And now you give Mike McCarthy, he got experience. He worked with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers was already good though. So I mean,
They still got the same offensive coordinator though,
yeah, they
Moore.
got the same. Yep. They
Mm.
just brought in a new coach. I mean,
I think Mike
I
McCarthy
feel like Mike
keeps
McCarthy
everything
can get him over
safe.
the hump. I
Right.
feel like he can
I
get him
think
over
that
the hump.
keep everything safe, and it won't be a lot of bullshit we was used to seeing with the Cowboys like last season. Like last season, there was no reason for them to miss the playoffs. But in my honest opinion, like I
True.
could say what I want. I hate the Cowboys mostly because of their fans. You know what I'm
Yeah, and the
saying? But
fan base.
you look at the roster, man. They got too much talent.
Honestly.
You know. So that Ravens game, I was gonna say it was gonna be a blowout, but I don't know.
Go either.
That might be
It,
more
it can
exciting
go
than I
either
thought
way.
it was going to be.
I mean, they got some good linebackers who can really, get down.
Well, I think Dallas lost one of their cornerbacks.
We all know Leighton Vander Esch. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, what you call it too, Smith.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but they lost a cornerback too. But again, I
The
don't think that's
cornerbacks
gonna
wasn't
hurt
all
them
that good
against
though.
who?
The cornerbacks for the Cowboys, right? Didn't it wasn't I think they
Who?
lost one of
Xavier
what
Woods
Xavier
and Byron
Woods.
Jones.
I think they lost
They
Byron
decent.
Jones.
What you mean?
They lost Byron
They
Jones,
safety
right?
trash, but I mean,
They lost Byron Jones, right? Yeah, they lost him to the Dolphins.
yo, Byron Jones decent, man. What you mean? I don't think he like no top 5 corner, but
You know, Ted,
he
bro.
decent. So they still got Xavier Woods.
Byron Jones hadn't had a pick in 3 years. I mean,
But see, that's the thing. I don't look at that for cornerbacks. Like they don't just have to necessarily have a bunch of picks for me to say they're a good cornerback.
I
Like
mean, y'all have played them more than us. So I mean, I don't really
talking about
look
the
at them
line.
as much as I mean,
Man, y'all done played the Cowboys a lot. What you mean?
like recently, like y'all played them. What y'all played them this year, last
We play
year?
them every year. It seems
That's
like
what I'm saying,
lately.
basically.
Do we play them this year? I ain't even look at that. Do we play them?
Um,
Damn, I ain't even look at that. Do we? I think we don't.
y'all don't play them this year. Yes, go down some more. That should be 12 right there. Go down some more.
Oh, damn, you right. No, we don't.
Y'all don't. Do we play them this year?
Damn, we been playing like the last 3 seasons in a row.
Nah, but we play the NFC South this year. See, we don't play them either. We didn't play them last year or the year before that. So I mean,
Yeah, like I said, but basically what I was saying about them is, like they got a good roster, and I think that game could be exciting. Like I said, at first I was ready to just call a blowout, and that's just me showing my
yeah.
biased takes of how I feel towards them. But that should be a good one. And then again, like I said, man, the Thursday night games is a surprise because that's something you see Sunday night, Monday night. You know what I'm saying? So they gave the Thursday night games some pretty decent games this year, man. Like I think I'm looking forward to more of the Thursday night games than Monday night games. I usually like Monday night, usually my favorite one. So I ain't mad at it. So we got one more to get into, and you probably take a break before we get to the Monday night games.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as possible. But the Christmas game at Week 16, Saints versus Vikings. Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, but what I was saying was the last one for the Thursday night games is probably the one. Even with my biases aside,
Oh, you talk Vikings and Saints.
the Vikings and the Saints. That's probably the most.
That's probably the best one on here, honestly.
Yeah, and it's a Christmas game. You know what I'm saying? So
it plays out on a Friday. So
so that's probably the most exciting game we probably gonna get on Thursday night outside of the Cowboys and Ravens. So you know what? Another one we ain't leave off before I get there. I hate to jump back on something. It might not even be that big of a that much of an exciting game, but I do think the Week 11, the Cardinals and Seahawks game.
Yeah.
I do think that one got potential to be
Kyler
a
Murray.
shootout or something. Yeah, I like Cardinals and Seahawks games was decent last season, you know. So I feel like that's like a sleeper one. I feel like that one gonna be better than we might expect. But yeah, we gotta get to this Christmas game, man. Which you had a float. I'm gonna try to get my
get your thoughts together because I know how you feel about the Vikings at this point. I mean, I can't really see it because I mean, y'all did have to put y'all. The Vikings don't really have a number 2 at this point. I don't want to say. I mean,
no, they drafted somebody. They drafted a receiver.
But does that really replace Stephon Diggs?
I don't think they really have to. I don't think they had to I won't say didn't.
I'm saying
to
that's somebody you really have to pay attention to. But they did get Tajay Sharp from the Titans too, and he
and I don't think you had to go out and actually necessarily.
I mean, Adam Thielen at last season at that point he was the main receiver.
Yeah, and that's what I'm about to say. I don't think you really have to completely. I didn't think they needed to go out and replace Diggs, like get another Diggs.
You want to what?
To still have a good offense. They still got Rudolph.
I forgot they did draft Justin Jefferson also.
Right. So they still got. They still got some weapons.
They still got weapons at this point, but
No, I'm not saying because I mean
we not. I really don't want to comment too much because those games you really cannot predict at all. That game right there, Saints and Vikings,
yeah.
they're coming to the game looking like, the Vikings beating struggled the week before, or a couple weeks before, come to the
Man, the
Saints
Vikings can come into this
and
game.
look good.
What week that is? Week 16?
Yeah, week 16.
The Vikings can come into that game and not win the game and beat the Saints. I'm telling you, that's just how the Saints and Vikings games go at this point.
That's what I'm saying. All right.
You just never know.
Or they might come into the game looking good and struggle with the Saints. I mean, you never know because both teams. I mean, it's a coin toss, really.
I'm gonna give my bias take first. So, just don't take it too serious. But this is my bias take first.
Listening. I mean,
the Saints gonna come back in this game. They're gonna have that playoff loss at home on their mind. The Vikings gonna be back down in that dome on Christmas Day. You know what I'm saying? And the Saints gonna beat the fuck out the Vikings in the dome. I'm saying like 40-10, 35-6 type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my bias take. But me being honest, I don't know. And I honestly just wish they would stop making the Saints play the Vikings at this point. My heart can't take that shit, son. Like, serious. And this, when this game played and who we playing, it's one of them games that the Saints would go out there and just look completely lost, son.
I mean,
like, serious. Now, they usually show up on primetime games. But, man, it's just who we playing, man. I don't know what the Vikings, like, that's the kryptonite, man. I don't know.
I mean, I can't really excuse it for that playoff game. That playoff game.
I don't
came in looking good.
Ain't no excuse for that playoff game. The Saints look like shit.
That's true. I mean, y'all just came in. Y'all look like y'all didn't know what was going on. It looked like literally it was no practice that entire week. Like, honestly. Y'all look like y'all didn't practice or prepare for that game at all.
I'm telling you, I really don't think the Saints come in and roll over. I feel like they just feel like they're going to go. No, they feel like, it's Kirk Cousins in a big game in the dome. He going to look like shit, and they just going to roll over him. And they were thinking ahead to San Fran or Green Bay. I think that's what happens, man. But you know me, I ain't make no excuses for them motherfuckers. They look like trash. It was unacceptable how they play. I could see if they was in Minnesota.
Drew Brees didn't look like Drew Brees, honestly. I mean, he just
him too. Like, that's why I said they look terrible, bro.
I mean, even if that defense wasn't, really standing up, because that defense wasn't doing bad.
I've been hearing that's another thing a lot of people say is that the Saints, it wasn't just the offense. But my thing
I'm saying even if the defense wasn't looking as bad.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Not you, but we had our offense is good enough.
That's what I'm saying. Usually Drew Brees can, carry the load. That's what I'm saying.
He looked terrible, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He looked bad.
I think Taysom Hill did like the most on offense the whole game.
True.
And I mean, we can't expect to win no fucking game like that. But I'm going to just do matchups because, I mean, I don't want to stick. We done spent a lot of time on the Thursday games, but I'm going to just talk about some matchups that I'm looking forward to in that one. The Saints finally got a second corner. That don't mean shit because Thielen shitting on Lattimore in the playoff game. I don't know what my dude was on, but I don't think that's going to be the case in this one. I think, not being biased, just being an honest thing, I think it's going to be a close one. I mean, probably overtime. It makes the spread of the game 3 points. I'm not going to give a win. I think me personally, I think the Saints will come out with a win because that's just primetime Saints shit. That's what they do. They seem to show up in primetime no matter who the opponent is,
All right, I will say this. Kirk Cousins, this was his first season winning the primetime game, right?
He won. It was I can't remember who did they play. It was a game where they should.
Doesn't matter what they played, but he won his first one. So I mean, Kirk Cousins really don't seem to show up in primetime games.
What a game they won. He didn't like ball out or nothing, but he wasn't the reason they lost. I mean, he wasn't. I won't say lost. He didn't lose the game for him. Basically, like if they'd have been behind in that game, I don't think the Vikings would have won that game.
Yeah.
Basically, that's basically what I'm trying to say. So, I don't know. I think that's gonna be one of the best games of the season, honestly, like overall.
Yeah.
But then again, it is the Saints and Vikings, and you just never know what to expect from
Like I
either one
said,
of them teams. They
that
only,
game.
again, it's just them two when they play each other. They got the potential to be, I don't know. But I honestly say, man, I really hope they stop having the Saints play the Vikings. Son. I can't take that shit too much,
Let's
man.
go bring in money. I mean, them Saints fans, y'all live to watch them games. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I was happy to see we didn't play the Cowboys because I mean, even though we beat them last season, that's another one we play every time we play them. You never know, man. Like it's
It can go either way.
the
It's an
Saints
either
could
way
look
game.
inept, the Cowboys could look inept. Like it could go either way with that game. So
True.
that's it for the Thursday night games, man. Like I said, you had any other the Thursday matchups that
Other
you
than
think?
that, I mean, typical Thursday night activity. Other than those games,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean
it
we
did give
did.
us something to look forward to. I mean,
Yeah, because usually
I've been
Thursday
waiting for
night games.
these middle of the week games usually be,
Right. Yeah, they got some. Like I said, they got some decent ones, man. A couple of them I ain't gonna stick on them, but the Jags and Dolphins. I know we don't think neither one of them teams gonna be that good, but them be the games that end up being kind of exciting.
Dolphins. Nah, I kind of got hope in the Dolphins this year. They actually did some things. They drafted good. I mean, we
And
actually was talking during the draft.
I
They
think that's
actually
their
drafted.
only primetime game too.
Now they have one on Thursday.
That's what I'm
Also,
talking about. It's
they
Thursday
are.
night. Them against the Jags.
Yeah, that is the only one game they have.
Yeah. So I mean, look, that's week 3. We might not have Tua in there because I think they might roll with Fitzpatrick. But that's a game that could be like not trying to bring up old wounds, but remember that season where the Lions and the Browns hadn't won a game yet, and they had played against each other, and it was a shootout,
Yeah,
and it probably was like the most exciting game of that whole season.
yeah.
I could see that game being something like that. So, um, we skipped over the Falcons and Panthers for
It's a
obvious reasons.
division game.
Yeah, I
We
mean
already
it
know.
could. The Falcons and Panthers
It can
game
go
never
either
that
way.
exciting, honestly. I mean,
That too. Plus, it's just
so
a division game.
so
We all know how division games are. It's
yeah,
anybody's game. Whoever
right.
comes to play that week, that's who usually wins.
Right. So, like I said, man, I'm proud of the NFL. They did a good job of scheduling for Thursday night. So, I mean, it's probably the best Thursday night lineup I've seen in a while.
They
So,
had, yeah.
so we got a lot to look forward to. But we're gonna take a break right quick, and after that, we're gonna get into the Sunday night games. All right, man. So let's get into these Sunday night games now. Up first, the first decent one I think is Packers and Saints. I was gonna say the Patriots and Seahawks, but I keep forgetting. No Brady. I don't see that being exciting. It's just gonna be a team with a good defense. But week 3 we got the Packers and Saints. Now I know your feelings towards the Packers. You know.
No, I still like the Packers.
Oh, you like the Packers?
I like the Packers.
Yeah. I don't mind. I think it's more
My team.
it's more or less Packers fans. I think, and no, I don't think I hate no team except the Falcons. And
Yeah, and Packers fans are aggravating. I mean,
some
they're not as bad as
some of
Cowboy
them,
fans, of
some
course.
of them.
I'm saying they're not
I
as
think
bad
I
as
just I think I
Cowboy
just
fans, but
personally just
some
know.
Packers fans really don't make sense, like at all.
I think I just know some Packers fans that I don't say no, but interacted with some that. Well, no, I do know one Packers fan. He just be, me and him just be kicking shit. Like, he
I
know his
mean,
shit.
Packers fans, I know
He's
they
like
kind of know
pissing me
stuff,
off.
but I mean, they get aggravating. Like,
Nah, but nah, son. I don't think I don't dislike the Packers. I think I don't like how hyped the Packers been over the past couple of years
that too,
because I
and
think
that look. Oh my, we're not even gonna talk about that season again. We talked about that earlier on.
yeah, like I don't think people realize just the amount. The last time the Packers went to a Super Bowl was the year after we went to one. The Saints went to one. So, I am excited for this game because I don't know if have I'm gonna sound like I don't watch football. I can't remember if Breeze and Rodgers ever played against each other. Like,
I can find out for you
because
real
again, maybe
quick.
it was like a few seasons where I just wasn't watching Saints game because I'm sick of going 7-9, and I'm like I'm
Mm-hmm.
not watching the shit. So I don't know if they played the Packers in any of those 2 seasons because I know they played the Patriots. One of them we got blew the fuck out, but
Well,
I don't know. I don't.
Well, if we want to be honest, the last 2 times y'all played them, y'all beat them.
Was Rogers there though? No, because I know one year we played them. I'm lying. I take that back. The year we went
Can't find out for you though.
the year we played the Rams in the
All right,
playoffs.
so
We played the
all
Packers that
right, I do
season.
remember that year when y'all played Brett Hundley. That
We
was
played
against Brett
Huntley.
Hundley.
So
When y'all barely won.
again, look, he had to make sure he threw that in there. What week that was?
Um,
It was early in the season, right?
yeah, it was early in the season.
Yeah, I don't take the same serious past week till like week 4.
All right, but all right, so they do have the last time y'all played against Rodgers, y'all lost 44-23. I mean, y'all beat them 44-23. My fault.
When was that?
2014
Yeah,
at home.
7-9 season. Yeah, so that's why I probably didn't see that. So, I'm excited to see this because I don't
And
think
I
I never.
mean, after y'all, I really only scored. They scored 2 touchdowns in that game, honestly.
The one with Hundley or the one with
And right,
2014
44-23.
in the
That one.
dome?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I never got to watch Breeze against Rodgers. Like the one time I had
I
a
know
chance to, I
2012 and
had gave up
2011,
on his
y'all
team.
lost. In 2012, y'all lost by 1, and 2011, y'all lost by what?
Oh no,
8?
I'm lying. What? Maybe I'm just forgot
Not
those
really
games because it was
remember.
all the
Yeah, I
years
don't know.
ago.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
talking about right now,
oh yeah, I
I
remember this 2012 season. I remember this.
2012 season was the Vernon Davis catch on us. You know, every Saints playoff loss been heartbreak. We can't lose in normal fashion. You know, they got to get a dagger to the fucking throat every time we lose a playoff game. But that's not the point, man. We about to
Let's
take
get
all day
on to
talking
the
about
next.
these.
Yeah, go ahead and get to the
But
next.
nah, yeah, I'm looking forward
Promise.
to that just because I
We
mean it's
promise we
Breeze and
wouldn't get
Rogers.
stuck on this game.
Yeah, it ain't.
That's
I
gonna
really
be
don't
the
have a
most.
lot to talk
That's
about
really
with it.
the wrap up of Breeze versus Rogers.
Yeah, that's pretty much all. One that stand out to me before we get past and go to the other one is for whatever reason, and I
Eagles and
told you I
49ers.
feel like this Eagles and 49ers game, this is the type of game that like the Eagles you go in thinking the 49ers clearly the better team in some kind of way. The
Yeah.
Eagles pull some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that could end up being
Eagles
like
are one of those teams,
yeah, I feel like
upset
that could be like an
upset
exciting
teams.
game that we wasn't even expecting to be that exciting. So and I don't even have a like I mean I was about to say I don't have a reason. That really is the reason.
the
Cause I mean
Eagles are kind of one of those like I want to say like
they thrive on being an underdog.
Raiders, Broncos teams. When you
Nah.
really count them out, no, when you really
Mm.
count them out, they come and pull some bullshit.
Well, I wouldn't put the Raiders in that category. Maybe the Broncos. Because the Broncos have won some games you just don't think they're gonna win like recently in like recent years.
I'm
The
trying to think of some
Raiders,
teams that
nah.
like they out the playoffs, but they always ruin it for somebody else too.
Only time a team beat somebody that the Raiders beat somebody that we didn't see it coming was the Steelers that year when they missed the playoffs the year before
True.
last.
I know what you're talking about.
And the Steelers was in shambles that season with the AB and
Yeah,
Le'Veon and
that was
shit.
AB, and AB didn't play the game.
Yeah, and AB was that Boswell missed the Steelers, and that's the game where Big Ben was hurt or some shit, and he came back. All of us, I don't know. He sat out like a quarter or two, like.
Yeah,
So I don't even give the Raiders that one. You know what I'm saying? Like the Steelers beat themselves. I don't really put the Raiders in there. You know, but the Broncos, you never know with them. You know, and they on a good day they could probably beat anybody except the
yeah.
Chiefs because I don't know. I don't think the Broncos beat the Chiefs since Manning was there. Honestly, I don't know. And I could be wrong. I don't. I just haven't paid attention to the Broncos since. But I don't know, son. I wouldn't put them in the same bracket as Philly. I put Philly at one of those teams that they good enough and they well coached enough to win any game. Even
Yeah.
though a team like they a team that thrive on being an underdog, so it don't matter how much like they have the other team have like a lot more talent on all
Mm-hmm.
fronts than them, they still in the game. Like they could pull it off, you know. And I feel like that's gonna be a sleeper next season, like well, next season, this season, because like I said, that's the type of game the Eagles thrive under. Prime time,
Yeah.
against a clearly better opponent, like I can see them going out there and making it a match. Like even if they don't win it, I think it'll be like a damn good
A good
game.
game, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't want to spend too much time on it, but for some reason that one kind of stood out to me. Week 5. I don't want to spend too much time on this one. Only reason I brought this, really want to speak on this one because I hate the Vikings.
I mean,
But
I
I
don't
think
really like care for them too
not.
much either.
Well, I know why you don't, but I think people. I don't know if people really speaking on it. I think the Vikings going to be a lot better than people thinking. Or people been predicting this season. I think like last season they were pretty good. I think they're gonna put it together this season.
Yeah.
I think
Mike Zimmer put it together for real?
I don't think Mike Zimmer a bad coach. I think the problem with Mike Zimmer is the type of offensive coordinators they bring in.
Yeah.
And the schemes that they try to run at team. The Vikings should be a run first team. I know you got Thielen and had Thielen and Diggs, but and then again, Cook was hurt the season before last, but even when they had Murray, I still think that team should have worked through the run. I think people don't notice the Vikings don't have a very good offensive line. And that first season with Cousins, that dude was running for his life. Like, I don't know what they expected him to do. Last season, they kind of got it together and realized that, hey, we thrive off running the ball. And I feel like they saw that they had success with that this season. Like, even though they lost, in the playoffs when they went to San Francisco?
Yeah, they played
Yeah, even though they got beat by San Francisco the way they did, I think that win against the Saints is still something for them to build on this season. Like, I think they're going to bounce back and be even better this season. Like, I think they're going to, I think they're going to build this. They're going to run that offense through Cook, like, seriously. Like, that's going to be their blueprint to win games. Especially with, a rookie receiver. And, you still have Thielen and Rudolph to worry about.
Yeah.
But with that defense, the Vikings never really have a bad defense since Zimmer been there. I think they're gonna be. I honestly think the Vikings might go like 13-3 this season, 12-4. Honestly,
13-3.
Yeah, I'm serious. I think the Vikings might be one of the best teams in the NFC this season. At minimum, I might be okay. I ain't gonna lie. I'm overselling it a bit.
11-5.
I give them 11-5.
I give them that.
I don't see them going under 11-5 though. I don't. I think they too talented. Now again, I know people gonna say, still Kirk Cousins. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think Kirk Cousins is bad as some people make it seem.
But that also becomes because we did like Kirk Cousins.
I always did. I like Kirk Cousins when he was in Washington. I think just he was in a bad situation in Washington.
That's what I said. We always liked Kirk Cousins though.
And again, I don't put him in no elite status or nothing like that. But I don't think he one of them quarterbacks where you like
to fit them basically.
Right. I don't think he's going to lose y'all games.
Yeah. I mean, if we ask him to throw the ball, he can do it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I think he fit the Viking style if they would run the offense the way that they should, like through running the ball. You know what I'm saying? So
if they could, they could. They're perfectly capable of being a run first team.
Right. Similar I usually like watching. Oh, I'm sorry. What you saying?
They can run a similar offense to the 49ers, and I mean,
exactly.
You taking Kirk Cousins or Jimmy G?
That's a good question. I think I'm taking Kirk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, that one just a standout for me because that Vikings and Seahawks always have they've been pretty good games over the last few times I watched them play. Week 6 is a rivalry, Rams and 49ers. Again, I think Rams gonna be.
I'm skipping right over that. I don't want to hear about the Rams at all.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, sure. So
they disappointed me. I mean, there's no way you can go from Super Bowl to bust that quick, unless you're the Falcons or the Rams. No. Let's skip right on over that. Let's get straight to these Buccaneers and Raiders. Bro.
The Falcons went to the playoffs the year after they lost.
How did they do?
They lost to Foles, man, but Foles won a Super Bowl. You can't.
Now let's get to this Buccaneers.
All right, let's get to the Buccaneers and Raiders. Uh, I stand out just because Gruden coached both of these teams. There's a lot of rumors about Brady going to Oakland before he had landed in Tampa. I think Raiders, we were just talking about, they overachievers since Gruden been there. Well, I won't say since his first season was bad, but last season, they were overachieved like a lot for the talent they had there. And they added some pieces. I think Oakland might build from there. And Tampa Bay, they still not proven to me. I think that's my thing with them. They're not proving yet. I don't think that's going to all gel right away. I say they might not start looking like one complete team till like midway, this is technically midway through the season. But that's not even the point of this game. I just think it's going to be a standout, man. Tampa Bay, seemed like one of those good type of shootout type of games.
This is what I get from what you're saying from the Tampa Bay Joe. They never had a true leader on their team. You get in Tom Brady, won a ring. Everybody on that team respects him. Bring him in.
My thing is, I don't think
he leads. They go follow. I mean,
yeah, that's true. But I don't think you could necessarily say that. And then again, like I said, you do need somebody that's gonna lead a team. But Arians there, man. Like even with Jameis there, Arians was still there. And we ain't gonna say. I mean, Arians is a damn good coach.
Field. I mean, you still need an on-field leader, like somebody who can. Cause I mean, at the end of the day, the coach don't go on the field and play. You still gotta go out on the field and produce.
Yeah, I think and then again, like I said, that veteran preterist. What the fuck? The veteran presence of Brady being there. I do think that's why I think the Bucs are gonna have success this year. Like I'm not saying I think the Bucs gonna be bad. This game stand out to me because I think this is a game the Bucs could potentially lose. Honestly,
I mean that's true.
Like I feel like it fall in that space of time, like on a week where in a season that Oakland might still be up and down like they usually been, like in the last couple of seasons. I feel like this might be one of the weeks where Oakland, like last season when they beat they didn't beat the Packers, my bad. But when they was like, remember they had that game where they was kind of hanging with the Packers for a small portion of time, and the Packers ran away with it.
They usually fall off around the third quarter.
I don't think Tampa Bay got the defense to hold Oakland, because I mean Oakland still got a decent offense. That defense still
Oakland because they all Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, I was calling them Oakland hard too. Vegas Raiders. I'm just say the Raiders, but like I said, stand out because I think these two teams that I feel like around this time they're gonna be playing.
I mean,
for something like I said, I think the Bucs gonna still be in that time where they kind of like up and down, like still in the honeymoon phase, even though it's 7 fucking weeks in. But you get what I'm trying to say.
I know what you're saying.
Like it's still that's a pretty big change,
Yeah. And I mean, they brought in Henry Ruggs.
Yeah, Vegas, yeah.
I mean, they got Marcus Mariota on the bench.
We ain't even had to bring that dude up, like real talk.
We
didn't even have to bring Mariota up.
I mean, Derek Carr, good enough. I'm just saying. I'm just saying they added depth to the team. That's all.
What I was saying about the offenses is, I go again. The Raiders, their offense was decent last year with Jacobs. What that?
I'm saying, like they brought in pieces. They got Nelson Aguilar.
Renfro.
They got Aguilar from the Eagles.
Oh. Yeah, no, man. He gonna drop a pass that's gonna cost them the game.
Oh my God.
The Bucs gonna win that shit.
Look.
No, that's what's gonna happen.
They still got Henry Ruggs. I'm just bringing up,
But yeah, they got that dude Renfro.
They got Hunter Renfro. That's all.
And Josh Jacobs. I think, and again, people forgetting Tampa defense not that good. Like they ain't add that much to their defense to where you like, oh, they about to completely turn that around. Nah. Like that front seven decent, but they still ain't got no secondary. And Derek Carr might have one of them games. We go out there, add that bitch out on their ass. Dude. I mean, I don't know. That's just a game that we didn't even have to spend this much time on. It just kind of stood out to me too. I think it's gonna. Yeah, I think it's gonna be in Vegas, Brady, Gruden. It's just gonna be like a fucking reality show on the field, basically. Like all them names, people gonna be excited to watch that game. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
mean, that's what came with adding Tom Brady. You get prime time games
yeah,
anyway.
you get prime time and like I said, plus y'all in Vegas. You know, that's all the lights right
Yeah,
there.
that's all the lights.
So
So
that's gonna be, I think, a exciting one. Week 8, typical Eagles Cowboys primetime games. I have no idea who's gonna win that game. Even if either one of those teams be undefeated, the other one suck, you never know. But
yeah, true.
Eagles Cowboys always a good game.
Nah, this is the one.
This is the
We'll
one right
skip
here, though.
over. We're gonna
This
skip
the
over.
one.
We're gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to that Saints
You gonna
Buccaneers
come
because
back? All right, we'll come back to
we
week
know we
9.
won't really talk about that one.
Week 10 would have been a game I was most excited about, but again, no Brady's in. Knowing Belichick, he gonna beat the fucking Ravens week 10. Who knows, son?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be one.
But
It's
nah,
gonna be one to watch just to see how the Patriots gel together. At that point.
you really want to watch that game?
I'm gonna probably watch it because I like football.
No, I mean, like, do you really want to watch that game? Like, is that like you excited? Like, you gonna be like up that?
It's Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah, he always gonna be prime time. But I mean, I think
I mean, is it one I'm gonna be
that's
like,
a
oh yeah,
over.
wondering who gonna win? Probably not.
Yeah,
If it starts off slow, I would cut it off. Yeah, one of those.
I think that might be a blowout.
If it
And it
starts off
sounds
slow,
weird
or
saying the
or if it don't
Patriots
look
can.
getting blew out, it does. It does.
But I mean, the Ravens putting hands on the Patriots last season. Like that's with Brady, So I don't see shit being too much different this time around. Week 11, Oakland. Jesus, I'm never gonna get. I'm gonna do it for
Yeah, it's because they've been
the
up there for
Raiders
so
could get
long.
blew out. Week
Ooh.
12.
Oh yeah, nope.
Green Bay
I
on
ain't talking about
week 13. That's
it.
another one. All right, week 13.
Broncos and the Chiefs. We just talked about how the
I
Broncos are
think
one
the
of those
Chiefs.
teams.
I don't
Really.
think the Chiefs gonna lose that game. I'm not gonna say the Chiefs gonna
But
lose
it
that
is
game.
gonna be a good game.
But I would not be shocked if Denver's some kind of way. Now I don't know if this Denver's second because I of course I'm not. I don't got Denver's whole schedule pulled up.
Oh yeah, nah.
Denver is one of my sleeper teams, like in general, all for this season.
Philip the Enzy. I love some Philip.
Melvin Gordon there. I think Drew
Yeah.
Lock gonna be nice. They got Cortland Sutton and
Yep.
Jerry Judy. They
Speed.
probably
They kind of going towards that cheap way, the speed.
that's what I'm saying.
Speed.
Because again, these teams in that division realizing we ain't gonna be able to just completely stop that team.
Yeah, so we might as well just add on and
what
try
I
to beat
seen,
them.
what I seen from Drew Lock, he would add that bitch out.
Hell yeah.
So I can see that being an exciting game. So like I said, I'm not gonna give the Broncos the dub.
But
I put it like this: I don't know if that's the first time they play the Chiefs. I see, but basically what I'm saying, I see the Chiefs and Broncos splitting this season. That's my hot take. I don't know if that's that hot of a take, but I think the Broncos might.
Hey,
go like 9-6
hot
this
take.
season, sneak in the
Hot
playoffs.
take, bro. Whatever you want to be the hot take.
I don't think it's that hot. I'm saying I don't think it's that hot of a take. Me personally, like what you think on the Broncos? Because me personally, I feel like they might sneak.
Say you said that on national television, it'll be a hot take. The reactions.
I don't know why people. I don't know. They got some people just think the Broncos gonna suck this season for whatever reason. I don't think so. I think
Then they got Melvin Gordon for cheap too, so it's not.
I don't even think the Melvin Gordon thing is what's gonna make them dangerous. I think them adding Judy with Cortland Sutton and that defense. I mean, they still got Von Miller.
I was about to say.
And what you call it? They coach that was in Chicago. What your boy name is, man? He was Chicago D coordinator when they had that dog ass defense a few seasons ago. Fangio. Like Vic Fangio's still there. I think he get that defense at least.
No, they got Ed Donatel. No,
Vic Fangio, the head coach.
All right.
Yeah, I think he can get that defense looking at least somewhat decent. You know what I'm saying? Denver might. I don't know.
But I'm saying, Ed Donatel came from Chicago too, though.
He their D coordinator?
Yeah, he Denver Broncos D coordinator now.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I ain't no dude. So I said that's just one I feel like stand out for me. So, anything you got to add to that one?
I mean, nothing that you haven't said already. I mean, we already talked about the Broncos just one of them teams already.
Yeah.
I don't see them sucking.
Like I said, I don't think they're gonna go out there and be like
Just bumming. I mean,
just one of the best teams in the league and shit.
now, I'm not saying Super Bowl.
Yeah, I don't even think. Yeah,
I'm not even
think
saying playoff team.
I think they might sneak into the playoffs like 9-7.
Not playoff team, playoff contender. My fault. Playoff contender. I'm not even saying playoff contender. I'm saying they're not gonna be one of them teams where you could just come out there and underestimate them. No.
Right. That's the same
I
I get from them. Right. So yeah, we pretty much agree on that. You got any thoughts on week 14 Steelers and Bills?
No. Bills pull that.
You said the Bills what?
Bills gonna pull that off.
Yeah. Look, I'll say this. I ain't gonna stick on it, but last year the
I ain't
Bills
gonna
and
say
Steelers.
Steelers.
The Bills and Steelers had a game that was close because both of them got good ass defenses.
Yeah.
So I think unless Josh Allen, like you said, take a step forward and Big Ben still healthy, I don't know. I think it'll be a good game though. But like I said, I ain't got much to say on that one. Whatever.
It's another
week
one
15.
of our ones we was talking about.
Yeah.
Cowboys and 49ers. Both their defenses.
Yeah. I don't think Dallas gonna have as good a defense as they had in the past 2 seasons, but that offense is gonna make up for it. I think. I think Dallas offense is gonna be hectic. I think it's gonna be. I don't know if hectic the right word. I just say I know they're gonna be dangerous. And I honestly don't. If CeeDee Lamb as good as I think he's gonna be,
I don't really think he's up for that. I think he kind of does. Like that nigga. Excuse that. He is fast as shit.
He good too. Though. He's just a good receiver, like all around. Like I think he was the best receiver in the draft. On the other side of Cooper, because Cooper on his good days, he a dog.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
And they still got Zeke. I mean, shit.
Zeke get out there and catch the ball too. So
they still got that dude Blake Jarwin. He decent, that tight end. Like, shit, man.
That's probably the weakest spot on their offense right there. That tight end.
And that's my point. If you don't even need him to do too much, shit, you got them two on the outside. I mean, like I said, my thing with Amari Cooper, he got a tendency to disappear.
They got Dak Prescott on ice right now.
I think they had that set up by then. This is week 15.
I mean, I still feel like, Dak Prescott don't do good. Shit, you could slang Andy Dalton in.
I was about to say, you said they got Dak on ice, but shit, I think you could put Dalton in the offense and they'll be fine.
I'm saying they got him on ice right now. That's because they got Dalton. They got Dalton. Like, all right, we don't have to pay you. We got somebody right now.
I think Dalton will be just fine. Zeke and them and Lamb and Cooper, he'll be fine. Dallas always got a good offensive
quarterback. Now, I know anybody ever listen. They go fire this up. Andy Dalton is not a bad quarterback.
I ain't gonna say he's not.
He's not a bad quarterback.
I don't know if Andy Dalton. I ain't gonna say he bad because he had his seasons. But I do think that Dallas is a good spot for him. If Dak don't work out, which I don't see a reason for them to just up.
Andy Dalton go to the Patriots. What happens?
They go about 9-7, 10-6.
You don't think I win a couple playoff games with Andy Dalton?
Son, do you forgot the Bills' defense not trash? That defense still nasty.
You don't think they can win? Not a couple. You don't think they can win a playoff game with Andy Dalton?
No, I don't.
I thought they could have won a playoff game, bro.
Andy Dalton couldn't win a playoff game in Cincinnati.
You giving him coach the one Super Bowls.
But Trey, like that, who on that offense gonna like elevate the Patriots if he was to go there?
All right, now you are. I mean, we still hadn't seen N'Keal Harry, like you said.
But again, that's one person, and if he, like for instance, they might get
like
swept by the Bills.
Green, you're right, but now right.
Trey White will lock N'Keal Harry up like if he was in New England. So I don't know. I think they wouldn't
Sounds
be able
like
to
it
get
won.
past the Bills.
We
The
talked a
Jets
couple
got a
weeks
decent
ago about
defense
this.
too. If they
I
coach
mean,
wasn't so trash. Oh, what'd you say? I'm
I
sorry.
said I talked about Andy Dalton a couple weeks ago, and I mean, bro, I feel like Bill Belichick would have turned him around. Well, not, and he really don't need a big turnaround.
Yeah, I thought that was a landing spot for Dalton before Cowboys signed him. So
I even thought Jets too.
well, the Jets just drafted Darnold,
I know,
so they're not.
but he Sam Darnold.
I don't think Sam. I don't dislike Sam Darnold, man. I think he all right.
You
I
know
just
why
don't.
I
I don't
Sam
like their
Darnold.
coach. I hate that. I hate Adam. I don't hate nobody like that. You
You
know
know
what I'm
why I
saying?
don't like
I just
Sam
think
Darnold.
Adam Gase is terrible, son. I just think he a
You know why
terrible
I don't like
man.
Sam Darnold. He beat us his rookie debut. He beat us.
This man, because you can't hate that man because that, bro. Like
You know I don't
you gotta look
like
at
him.
him as a player. So I think he a good quarterback.
Nah, you
I
know I
just
don't
think
like
his coach
him.
is gonna fail him, son. But nah, I'm trying to get back to this.
Adam Gase. You think Adam Gase on ice right now? I see.
Hmm?
They got Adam Gase on the hot seat right now.
The only reason Adam Gase didn't get fired is because the Jets are paying three coaches right now. I think they might still be paying three different coaches right now. And for whatever reason, when they hired Adam Gase, they gave him like all the power to basically do what the hell he wants. And I don't see how you can have a coach in y'all division who ain't do shit when everybody he had on his team went somewhere else and they balling, and y'all still hire him. Like, even though they left, all them players went somewhere after he was gone already from Miami. But think about it, y'all seen him the sample size this season. I feel like he should have been out of there.
Mm.
So I think I can't say it's just a money situation because the Jets, I don't understand the Jets, some of their decisions. But
I mean, we
I
can go
don't know.
ahead and move on to Monday night, so we can
But
go
let's
ahead.
move on to we'll get back to before we
Oh,
move
that
on.
Titans and Packers.
Nah, I think the Titans are gonna win that game. What that I was talking about was San Francisco and Dallas. Um, what was I about to say? I had a major point about
The offenses. I mean,
it
last
probably
thing you
was the
said was
offense. I think because the defense on San Francisco, I think will still be just as decent. But basically this week 15, like
everybody's
we'll know how
go.
good these teams is by
Yeah,
then at this point. So
that's what I'm saying. Everybody go
maybe it's
already know
not
how.
right. So
Keep going.
maybe it won't be as exciting as we think it will be. So that's another thing to look at how late in the season. That's why I said week 16 and the Packers and Titans. I could care less about that game. But let's move on to Monday night because we've been spending a lot of time on these Monday night games. Week 1, I honestly don't care about either one of the Titans and Broncos. Might be good.
But we know that Pittsburgh and New York. Either way,
That's
they don't really matter. They don't really
no.
matter.
Move right on away from them.
Yep. That
The
Saints
Saints
and
and Raiders
Raiders.
week 2. I think that could be a good game. I don't think the Raiders gonna be able to hang with the Saints at all after like the second
Defense. Yeah, the
quarter.
defense not yet. Not
Yeah,
gonna
I
last
think they
past
might
that.
hang around like the first
It's
like
gonna be
halfway.
probably. I can see them probably being up by like 3 going into halftime, and after that it's just all Saints. After that.
I see them hanging around to like you said. I think the Saints might be up by maybe 6 points going into
Yeah, something
halftime.
like that. It's gonna be something like
After
that.
they come out
A
of
one
halftime,
score
the
game.
Raiders score. They take the lead, and the Saints
Yep.
just score from there on and
Yep.
shut the Raiders
Run
up.
the score up.
This is the Monday night game I'm looking forward to.
That Chiefs and Ravens.
That Chiefs
This
and
what we talked
Ravens.
about before this even started.
Man, I can't wait. I think I told Simone, I think
It's supposed to
Lamar
be the
and
AFC
Mahomes.
Championship game right there.
I think Lamar and
That's
Mahomes going to be the new Brady and Manning when they played every year.
Oh yeah.
Like I think that's because every time they play, even in was Lamar playing that rookie season? His rookie season, he was in by the
Lamar
time he
played his
played the
rookie
Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they went to overtime. Yep, that was that game where Lamar fumbled because he had a huge fumbling
Yep. He was
problem.
fumbling a lot. His rookie season, he was fumbling
Every time they
entirely.
play, it's a good game, man. And this Lamar chance to get a win.
Yeah.
So that's honestly out of all these Monday night games, I'm a Saints fan, even those games included. That's the one I'm waiting to see. That's gonna be a good one.
Now it's Packers and Falcons.
You can move right along from now on, son.
We know the Saints go beat the
I
Chargers.
can't say that though, because Falcons and Packers and they usually have pretty good games. Like Matt Ryan and
And Aaron Rodgers
Rodgers, they usually go at it. You know, I could see that being a good one. But
kind of glide over the Saints versus Chargers because
yeah, only storyline of that is just Drew Brees playing his old team. The Saints, Drew Brees, they're gonna beat the shit out the Chargers. I'm not
Chargers
wasting my
drafted.
time on that game. You know what
I
I'm
still
saying
thought they
that.
should have got Cam Newton over. But we ain't gonna talk about that right now. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, but
Cowboys and Cardinals.
that might be a good game, man.
That might be a good
I think the
game.
Cowboys gonna win it though, because again, the
Yeah, at the
Cowboys
end
got
of the day, I
Arthur,
do.
and Arizona still ain't got no defense, man. Like they got us. Now don't get me wrong, Arizona had a damn good draft, but
Haven't seen
I
any
don't
of
know.
them
I
in the
can't
game.
see them stopping that offense, man.
Nah.
But Dallas can't stop.
Chicago
Yeah,
on
Detroit. I'm not talking about the Rams and Bears. I don't know who to
It's gonna
pick
be a
for that
low
game,
scoring
and I
game.
honestly
It's
could
gonna be a
care
low
less.
scoring game,
I
bro.
don't care. Week
Buccaneers and Giants. I don't even want to talk about that one. I don't even.
the Bucks got that.
Bucks.
Then again, it might be not a Bucks going. The
Bucks.
Bucks got that. Week 9, Patriots and Jets.
We have yet to see Belichick with Patriots yet. He might know something about Jarrett Stidham that we don't, so I really don't want to
Adam
comment too much.
Gase, the Jets, whatever. Week 10.
Vikings versus Chicago. I told you I really don't want to speak on that one either. But I mean, if I have to,
I thought they had two, but
Vikings.
yeah, that's the Vikings. Rams and Bucks might be a good one.
No, don't talk about that one either.
I think that might be a shootout.
Bucks.
You
Seattle versus Eagles. This is a good one right here.
Seattle versus the Eagles is gonna be a good one. They always have good games against each other. And I think it's in Philly. That might be a good one. I think the Seahawks play better away from home lately than when
they're at home.
When they're at home. All right. I'm sorry, I keep fucking forgetting what I'm about to say. But yeah, that one should be a decent one. I think this probably the other best Monday night game.
Bills and 49ers.
Is the Bills and the 49ers because you know me, I'm a defense. I love watching defenses go in.
You already know this. You know I love defense.
This game gonna be like
defense.
I can see this game being like 13-3. I ain't gonna say 3. Ain't somebody gonna score.
So it's gonna be a close game.
Be higher than 3.
No, I ain't gonna say it's gonna be a close game.
It's gonna be a close.
Think Josh Allen scoring on that defense a lot?
I don't think that's my point. No,
I think it'll be field goals. I feel like they're gonna
fix
field goals. But I mean that run.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be like you remember when the Ravens played the 49ers this past season, like 20-17.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be something like that. But I think it's like 17-10.
17-10. I can see that.
Something like that. But it's gonna look boring on paper, like you just look at the numbers.
But it's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be like
basically like the Ravens and the 49ers.
Yeah, you know. So
basically like this.
I think that one's gonna be
a lot of turnovers. It's gonna be the defense having to score.
I don't even think it's gonna be what I think it is. I think honestly, these games work. Both quarterbacks gonna play decent, but them defense is not gonna let nobody get nothing. I think these two teams with good defenses, and every time two teams with good defenses play each other, them defenses come in there like on all cylinders.
Oh yeah,
like they're not letting nobody get nothing. Like it's gonna take a blown coverage, which ain't gonna happen often.
Unless, like we said, Josh Allen makes that jump.
Yeah, it's in San Francisco too, you know. So I don't know. I think that's gonna be a damn good game too. This is my sleeper for the Monday night games. Is the Ravens and Browns. Me and Simone was talking about the Ravens yesterday, and we both forgot that the Browns blew the Ravens out last season, like 40-20 something.
Ooh.
At M&T Bank Stadium. So honestly, even in their rookie season, Mayfield and Lamar, every game they played against each other been kind of exciting for the most part. But then again, this is week 14, and the Browns could be.
They might be good. We never know. They might be.
I don't know.
Maybe this is the season they get it together. I don't know.
Yeah. Week 15, the Steelers gonna win that game. It might be exciting because Burrow might be.
Bills versus Patriots.
Nope. Hey, I like I said, I think this is like the weakest Monday night lineup I've seen in a while, bro.
Yeah.
It's like some of the
Only a
games.
few of them I actually watched.
If the teams put it like this, if some teams didn't change the way they did in the all season, maybe 2 years ago, this would have been a damn good. I don't know, son. It's just not
2 years ago, yeah. No.
like
The
if you could have
Buccaneers
got
wouldn't have been on this 2 years ago.
against the Giants, they might have been. That was a good game last season too. James against Daniel Jones. Yeah, that was a good game. That's the one with your boy missed that kick at the end of it. So yeah, but the Monday night lineup ain't really all that. Like, cause just like we saying the Ravens and Browns might be a good one. That could end up being a blowout. The Seahawks and Eagles, I don't think Russ will get blew out, but he can. I mean, we think the Bucks and Rams might be all right, but one of them could get blew out. Even the Saints games, the teams they matched up with, none of them too exciting to me. So I think Thursday and Sunday nights got the better games. Like I said, it's always one though. It's always one that's you're not expecting. It's gonna probably be one of the best games of the season. So, anything you want to add to the Monday and Sunday night game?
Nah, you cover everything, honestly.
I ain't want to talk over it. So
you good, bro. You good. Cause I mean, you be saying exactly what I'm saying. So I mean, either way, it's right to me. So, I mean,
so I know basically we was trying to get through all this because we really wanted to talk about was this Saints and Lions schedule.
Oh, yes, sir. I've been waiting for my team.
You want
to go first?
You want to talk about the Saints or the Lions first?
Let me go first.
Go ahead and run with the Lions. Man.
All right. Week 1.
First, let's get this out the way. Explain to everybody why you a Lions fan.
All right.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot and make you feel the type of way, but that's something I feel you have to explain to people, man.
I mean, honestly, I'm a huge Matthew Stafford fan, honestly. So it's really because of Matthew Stafford, bro. Honestly, Matthew Stafford, Calvin Johnson. This is those days. I mean, can't say I'm a bandwagon.
Well, yeah, because
you bandwagon off.
Yeah, because you was pretty young when they first got this. So I could see.
So I mean,
you picking up on that team. So I wasn't trying to play you, so I don't think.
Oh, I know. I mean, but again, know. I wasn't feeling no kind of way. I wasn't feeling no kind of way.
It's painful being a Lions fan, so that's why
the heart breaks. The heart breaks.
Well, let's go and get into the schedule. So
what keeps me here is Matthew Stafford. Honestly,
he might be a Saint next year, man.
Nah,
after his season.
Nah, both comment on that.
We'll treat him right, man.
I'll comment on that after you end this.
All right. So we already know off top. I'm a Saints fan. We skipping over week 4. We're gonna get into that last. So let's get into talk about y'all schedule.
We'll talk about that together. All right.
All right.
So week 1, we at home versus Chicago. Chicago, we don't know who the starting quarterback for that game is. We got okay defense at this point. I mean, we worked on our front 7. But other than that, they don't really have a pass game, so I'm not really looking for us to get torched on pass. We worked on our front 7 because our division has, run heavy teams. I see us pulling that one off.
Week 1, you
because of the first game. Week 1.
Okay. I'll give y'all that one. Too. I agree.
Because that week 13 when we play them, we gonna lose.
You think so?
We're gonna lose.
Well, in Chicago?
In Chicago.
No, I give you that. I agree. I think y'all.
And the reason I'm saying we're gonna lose is because the games come before that. But we're gonna get to that in a second. Green Bay, we at Green Bay.
Let's hear it, man. Let's hear it. I've been waiting on this.
We're winning that.
All right.
Winning that could be a close game though, because Aaron Rodgers.
You think so?
Yeah.
Y'all at Green Bay?
We at Green Bay, bro.
Man, I think that's a loss.
I feel like we won that one, bro.
Me personally,
Arizona.
I don't see this man ain't much want to hear my take. No, man, I'm trying to
I'll let you
explain why,
comment on
man.
after I get through my stuff. All right, you go ahead,
Go
cuz.
ahead. I wasn't even
I'll
gonna
let you
be
comment on
long,
Green
man.
Bay. I'll let you comment on Green Bay because you wanted to talk to me about this one anyway.
Nah, man. And it ain't even just this. I'm talking about we're gonna get to why I said that because we're gonna wait till we get to our week 14.
All right.
But I said I think at least the first one, I think for sure. Y'all, I think the Packers gonna win that game. Because y'all can't get a call against the Packers. And on top of that, it's at Green Bay. I don't think Rodgers gonna lose in week 2 in Green Bay to the Lions. And I don't see that happening. Like
Arizona.
I wouldn't even done so.
Arizona.
We're gonna get back to the Green Bay. Y'all playing, but we're gonna get
It's
back to
something from last year.
Arizona. Y'all, it's
So
a tie. That's gonna be a tie.
so it's not gonna be a tie. It's not gonna be a tie this year. If it's a tie this year, I'm done with the Lions.
It go tie.
Because not no way last year we were supposed to end up with a tie against these dudes, bro. No way.
That's
I feel
what
like we
scared
win
me
this
with
one.
y'all team, though, bro. That's what scared me with the Lions. Like, if I'm a Lions fan, son, games that y'all should
We don't
win.
start off this season winning. We got to, like, if we start off sketchy and it's going bouncing back up and down, we're going to have a bad season. The seasons where we had good seasons, we started off nice and started effing up toward, the middle of the season, week 9.
I feel like y'all got a slick, tough schedule. Now, it's not like hard.
Like a bunch of sleeper teams.
Like it's
All
a
right.
bunch of teams that you don't know what they might do.
All right, then we ain't talking about week 4 right now.
We saving
week
week 4. We saving week 4.
We got Jacksonville week 6. We come out
That's
with
a
that
dub.
one. Yeah, we coming out with
Get
that one.
y'all
That's one we can for sure come out with.
Right.
All right, so Falcons week 7 in Atlanta.
Fuck. Man, y'all winning there. Fuck
We
the
winning
Falcons, man.
because Matthew Stafford finna try to torch that little team up with Kenny Galladay and Marvin.
Wait, man. Don't
I
make
say
me
he's gonna try.
Don't make me defend the Falcons.
Knowing it.
Go ahead, man.
Hey, don't do me this. Let me do my talk. I'm a Lions fan. Give me some kind of hope. This is what we gotta do.
I'm listening, dog.
I ain't saying we're going 16-0.
I'm listening, man.
Even though we are, but we not.
Okay.
Atlanta. Nah, Matthew Stafford is gonna come from that. They're not gonna really let him throw the ball anyway because we kind of transitioned to a run first. For why I don't know. But
you know that for a fact, y'all put transition into a run first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
This is fact. Mm-hmm.
That don't make sense to me.
All right, Indianapolis. We get a dub on that one, I feel like.
I'll give y'all that.
Because we at home. That's the only reason I'm giving it to us.
I just think the Lions. I don't think the Colts going to be very good this season.
Minnesota. We in Minnesota. We in Minnesota. We're going to lose that first game.
All right.
We losing that first game.
I felt the same way. I think Minnesota got y'all on that one.
Then we make our way home to Ford Field to play the Redskins.
That's a tie.
We posting. We winning.
That's a tie.
We ain't getting no tie.
Cut it out. They gonna have 2 ties.
Cut it out, bro. Cut it out. We better not have no 2 ties. So
I'm gonna be honest with you, son. I know you know how I feel about Washington. I feel like they don't deserve to win a single game. They should just forfeit every game and go 0-16 every season until they get their stupid ass shit together. But I will say, Washington been having some pretty good drafts, and that team ain't terrible. And Ron Rivera there now. Washington might be. I don't think they're gonna do nothing spectacular. I don't think Washington's gonna be no pushovers this year, man. They still got a damn good front 7.
Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm serious.
Carolina. We in Carolina. I don't even want to talk about Washington too much because we haven't seen them play yet.
Right, but I mean, I'm just saying.
It's just going off based off, what I know about the team.
Right.
All right, so Carolina. They defense kind of beat up. No Luke Kuechly. Eric Reed ain't here. I feel like we can win
At
it.
Carolina?
If Christian McCaffrey don't come out and run for 300 yards.
That's what I'm saying. At Carolina?
If Christian McCaffrey don't come out there and cut up, we can win that game. If we can just keep Christian McCaffrey, kind of Teddy Bridgewater.
And they got what you call it too, Robbie Anderson.
I ain't worrying about the wide receivers.
And I think they why, man?
I ain't worrying about.
Still got to worry about Robbie Anderson, man.
I ain't worrying about the Robbie.
And DJ Moore, man, you tripping? Hold on, I forgot about him. DJ Moore too.
I ain't worried about the wide receivers.
Sure.
Teddy Bridgewater, I couldn't stand him when he was in Chicago. I mean, not Chicago, Vikings, Minnesota. I couldn't stand him.
He got the blueprint to beat y'all too, son. He know what it takes.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know if that's.
I ain't gonna say that's a win. I'm a asterisk by that.
All right. Okay. Okay.
Houston. They ain't got D-Hop. I'm taking a dub.
Man, I'm giving y'all that dub. Fuck Bill O'Brien.
I'm taking a dub. If they had D-Hop, I'd say.
Nah, no disrespect to Watson, because I still think that dude could win 10 games by himself. But nah, man, I really think this is gonna be the year where Houston take a nosedive. Honestly.
Chicago, we beating them that second time.
Okay.
That second time, we at home.
I give you that.
We at home.
No, y'all at Chicago for the second one.
I mean, we away. We can beat them still. Cause we not sweeping Chicago, no matter how bad they are. We not.
So you think they're gonna beat y'all at home, and y'all gonna beat them at their home? I can see it. I can see it. Okay.
Green Bay.
This is what I was waiting on, right? I want to hear this.
We beating them. Aaron Rodgers ain't doing nothing without defense.
This is what I've been waiting.
I'm playing.
Nah, man, nah.
Crazy. But nah, it's not just the defense. We worked on our offense. You heard me? And our defense front seven. The thing was with Aaron Rodgers, when we couldn't beat them, we couldn't ever get hands on Aaron Rodgers. And when we did, it was late games, and they would call a flag. They would throw a flag and save them a few times. The Hail Marys. The world knows about those. Now, I can't really see Green Bay. They were lucky last year. I don't really see them improving. I don't.
You neither. I still think y'all gonna sweep them. I still think that's a bit much. But I don't see them being too good either. So I still give them a okay season.
If we lose one, if we drop one, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's a division game. I don't see.
I wouldn't be surprised unless it happened on some BS.
Okay, I get you there.
Tennessee.
I think y'all losing that one.
If Derrick Henry hurt,
Derrick Henry gonna run all over y'all.
If Derrick Henry hurt or he sits, we win. If Derrick Henry play, we lose. I'm saying that myself.
Yeah, I think Derrick Henry gonna run all over y'all.
Myself, and we gonna be in Tennessee, so we don't get to say, "Oh, well, if it snows, or well, it's gonna be in the snow." No.
Nah, I think Tennessee got that one.
Tennessee got that. Tennessee.
You might shock you.
Only if Derrick Henry plays. Only if Derrick Henry plays.
All right. I'm gonna shock you week 16.
If they clinch by that time and they take that time to rest Derrick Henry, we win that game.
Right. All right. I don't know. I think Tennessee got that though. I don't see y'all stopping Tennessee.
We beat Brady.
I was just about to say I think y'all gonna beat Tampa Bay in week 16.
Yeah, I feel like.
I think it's gonna be a shocker. Honestly, I think y'all gonna.
That's how we was the first season with Matt Patricia. They thought we were
right. I think Matt Patricia know how to beat Brady.
Yeah,
I give y'all that one. And week 17, me personally, I think y'all can get swept by the Vikings.
No, I don't know.
That's not me trying to shit on y'all. I just think the Vikings gonna be really damn good this season.
We're not getting swept by the Vikings. And if they are good next year, they starters gonna be resting their game, so we gonna win. Unless it's one of them situations where that's our game to clinch a playoff spot. Get that last wild card spot or something. Unless it's that, and the Vikings are having a good season, or we about to do something and they not having a good season, and they just trying to ruin it for us, they starters shouldn't be playing that game.
All right, I get it. But that's me personally. You gave the
All I'm
rundown.
happy
So what you
about,
say y'all
all I'm
record
happy
on?
about is it's not Green Bay week 17 because that's usually who we play week 17. If you go back and look for like the last 5-6 years,
Right.
we play Green Bay week 17, and that's who usually ruins our playoffs. Like if we about to get the clinch a wild card spot, or about to get the last one, they usually ruin it. So
Okay. So let's go back through it by week with Detroit's schedule. So week 1, Chicago. I'm giving y'all a win. You said y'all got that right.
yeah,
At Green Bay, I
you
gave
said
y'all a L. You said
I said a dub right now.
So you got us. You got y'all 2-2. I got y'all 1-1. All right.
I had us
2-0. Huh?
no, I had us losing. Oh no,
Oh yeah, you did. So you had y'all
yeah,
losing to
we had us
Chicago
losing.
once first in week 1.
So
All right. So
1-1.
So we both got y'all 1-1. I think y'all gonna beat Chicago and lose to Green Bay, and you think vice versa. Arizona.
You being funny about the tie. You don't think no tie.
I think y'all gonna be 1-1, but only y'all play Arizona.
I'll say 2-1, bro.
I feel like it would be it would just seem so right if y'all tie with them again, son.
Man,
I'm sticking with that tie. I'm not playing, son. I'm really
2-1.
sticking with that
2-1
tie.
at this point. I'm
All
like
right, so
2-1.
you got 2-1, and I'm going 1-1. We gonna get past that. We can come back to week 4. Week 6, Jacksonville.
3-1.
I'm giving y'all the dub. So y'all 2-1-1.
3-1.
Atlanta. I think y'all going 2-2-1 right here at Atlanta. I don't think y'all gonna be able to stop Julio and Ridley. That's just me personally.
I say 5-1. Come on.
This man. Against the Colts, I think y'all got
All
this.
right, all right, look.
3-2-1.
Colts, I was iffy about.
I think y'all gonna beat the shit out the Colts, honestly. I don't think the Colts gonna be very good.
If
And
we
I
start
love
off 2-1, we losing to the Saints.
So we're gonna get back to this. And now we're gonna get back to this. And
all right, I'm listening.
all right.
6-1. I'm 6-1. 5-1, 6-1.
6-1, and I got y'all 3-2-1.
We losing that first game to Minnesota. 6-2.
Minnesota, I got y'all 3-3-1. Washington, I got y'all 4-3-1.
7-1. I got 7-1.
All right, 4-3.
I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna start drop games. We lose to Carolina.
All right, Carolina, I got y'all 4-4-1. I think y'all gonna lose to Carolina.
I take that back.
I'm not trying to
lose to Atlanta. We lose to Atlanta.
Nah, I think y'all gonna lose to Atlanta.
We're gonna lose to Atlanta.
I don't think I'm gonna stop.
Sitting there looking at how it's lined up. That's back to back ways. We lose to Atlanta. I go 6 and 3. Because I feel like we're gonna lose to Carolina, bro. Christian McCaffrey.
I got y'all 4-4-1 by the time y'all
Christian McCaffrey. I got 6 and 3 at this point.
Okay. 5-4-1 near Houston, because I think y'all gonna beat Houston. You know what you guys y'all beating Houston?
I got that.
All right. 6-4-1. Because I got y'all beating Chicago. I think y'all gonna sweep Chicago, honestly. That's just me. That's not just me being nice. And it could just be that I don't like Chicago because I don't know.
7-4.
I
say we lose Chicago. 7-4.
So I got y'all going 6-4-1 at this point. Then Green Bay,
Chicago.
6-5-1.
8-4. Coming to Chicago.
No, I'm talking about Green Bay. Y'all 6-5.
I mean, coming to Green Bay, yeah, 8-5. I said we lose. We beat Chicago.
Okay, so 6-5-1. Then 6-6-1.
8-7. Oh, no, 8-6. I mean 8-6.
All right, I got y'all 6-6-1.
That's 8-6 coming.
Tampa Bay.
8-5.
8-6-1.
9-5.
And Minnesota 8-7-1. Damn, that ain't add up.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. We got confused.
Because we skipped over week 4.
Yeah,
so we probably
we
did all that.
I'm at 8-6. Well, 9-6. My fault. 9-6 with Tampa Bay. It's Minnesota.
We just did. Okay, we did all that. So
all right, I'm saying we're gonna be 9-7, 10-6 in that range.
All right. I'm gonna take the tie off, even though I really feel like y'all gonna tie. I think y'all gonna go like 8-8.
I feel like we
Honestly.
going
8-8 or
9-7.
7-9.
I'm going 9. I'm going 9-7, and we pull in a wild card, and we lose for losing that
NFC too
wild card.
stacked for y'all to pull a wild card.
Hey, we pull in a wild card.
Okay.
I feel like one of these NFC teams, the people expecting, not gonna pull it out.
Like who? Like which one you think that people expecting not going?
Look, my boy, let me look. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Let me see. Eagles, you can't never really count them out. Green Bay, not gonna beat them.
That's the one you think it is, Green Bay?
Yeah.
Because I don't think nobody predicting the Rams to go.
We know the Falcons not gonna beat them.
I mean, we don't know.
We know the Falcons.
Well, yeah, because the Bucks and us and the Saints.
And Carolina still.
Well, I don't know, man. It could be one of them years where we had 3 teams, but I don't know. I think the NFC's still too stacked for either of them teams to make it.
Man, look, I got 9-7.
I give y'all a strong 8-8.
I go 9-7.
7-9 or 7-8-1. There we go. That's
I'm willing to bet a life.
Or 8-7-1. So.
I'm willing to bet on a life on 9-7. I'm willing to do it.
9-7. All right. I'll give you that. Son. I don't think the Lions terrible. I just don't think the coaching is where y'all fall a little short at. You feel me? But we already spent too much time on a lot of this, so let's try to run through the Saints schedule because we got to get back to this week 4 matchup.
I ain't gonna really too much elaborate on y'all's like after you talk about it.
Okay. I ain't really got too much to say about this. Honestly, I don't think our schedule as bad as I thought it was. Week 1 against the Bucks. I mean the Saints in week 1 and 2 and 3. You never know, but I'm giving us the dub against Tampa Bay week 1. Week 2 against the Raiders. I think that's easy. That's an easy win. Yeah. Green Bay coming to the Dome. I think that'll be a closer game than people might think, but I think the Saints got the Packers. I think we got an overall better team than them. We're gonna come back to week 4, the Chargers. I feel like that's an easy win. Carolina, I feel like we're gonna sweep them, so not even gonna waste time. The Bears, we're gonna beat them. I mean, I think that's another easy win. Tampa Bay, I think we might drop that one at Tampa Bay. San Francisco, I think we're gonna beat them this time. The Falcons, we're gonna beat them the first game. Then I think we're gonna travel to Denver. And this is where shit get tricky. Because I'm gonna say if we beat Denver,
y'all lose Falcons.
We dropping the Falcons. If we lose to
Denver, y'all beat the Falcons.
We beat the Falcons. And we're gonna end up sweeping the Falcons, right?
Yeah.
So
that's how I felt about it earlier. That's how I felt about it. However
Eagles,
it goes,
I feel like we're gonna.
I said, however it goes, it's gonna be vice versa. Or you beat Broncos and Falcons and lose to Eagles.
Lose to the Eagles. I feel like one of them 3 road.
Y'all not lose. I don't feel like y'all winning all 3 of them roads.
Yeah, I don't think we win all 3 of these. So it's gonna play out.
And y'all lose to the Chiefs only, and I mean only, because y'all are coming off the road 3 straight roads.
I agree. This is another one I see. I feel tricky.
Or y'all beat Broncos, Falcons, lose to Eagles, and then beat the Chiefs.
If we do beat the Chiefs, I feel like we're gonna lose to the Vikings on Christmas Day.
I feel like y'all lose to the Vikings because it's a short week, and y'all gonna be exerted so much energy coming off the road, playing the Chiefs, and then have to play the Vikings right back.
Well, we're not on the road playing the Chiefs.
No, I'm saying, but y'all gonna be coming right back playing, the Chiefs. And it's gonna be a short week from the Chiefs. Look, y'all gonna have to put in some energy for that fucking Chiefs game.
Oh yeah.
So it's a short week already on top of that. I feel like an injury gonna happen at that Chiefs game.
If we lose to the Chiefs, we smacking the Vikings straight up. I'm serious. That's what I think. That's honest. If we lose to the Chiefs, the Vikings get smacked the next.
To wrap it all up.
And the Panthers getting swept. Like I said, we sweeping them.
I feel like Teddy Bridgewater's good.
I don't think he gonna. And I'm not saying that to disrespect. I just don't think the Panthers got enough to beat the Saints.
I feel like he's still one, bro.
You think we're gonna split with him?
I feel like Teddy Bridgewater will still 1 year.
No, I think he's still. I just don't think that team enough to.
I think the Saints. I'm just throwing out.
The Saints sweeps. We usually sweep at least one of these teams. and it's hardly ever the Falcons because the Saints act like they fucking stupid at least one time when they play the Falcons a year. So I don't see us sweeping them this year. I think the Panthers gonna be the team we sweep, and then we're gonna split with the Falcons and the Bucks. Like I got the Saints going around 13-3, 12-4, and I got the Bucks going like 11-5, 10-6. So it don't leave a lot of room for any other team in our division to do shit really, you know. Like at most, I think the Falcons win 8 to 9 games, and that's pushing it, you know.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it really ain't much to say about the Saints schedule, you know. I mean, we got some good matchups. Like I can't wait to see the Chiefs and Vikings, but most of our games early in the season, we got the Bucks, Packers. That's kind of it until like late in the season. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like big games.
Over my line.
Well, I ain't. I'm talking about like big matchups. You know what I'm saying? like matchups to be like really worried about because we go. All right, let's get into week 4. Let's hear it, Trey. Who coming out with the W, son? Now we in Detroit for this game.
Well, I know we in Detroit, but I know.
Okay, well, so let's hear it, man. What's your thoughts on it? I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this. This dude had the Lions going fucking 14-2 just now, man.
I had a more I said 9-7.
I know you say we was one of them too.
I know. I said it was going 9-7, bro. I'm going 9-7. I feel like the Saints are now.
The Saints won the Dubs?
Yeah, bro.
You think y'all win the Saints? Y'all gonna beat the Saints in Detroit?
Yeah.
Tell me more, man. Let's hear
it. Fill you in, bro. All right. Let me look at one thing before I go any more deeper into this. All right, yeah, we beat y'all. So, y'all safeties, we ain't even worry about the safeties at this point.
Man, but for sure, got trash safeties. We got Malcolm Jenkins and Marcus Williams.
Malcolm Jenkins, old as shit.
Malcolm Jenkins ain't trash. What you saying?
He old. I didn't say he was trash. I just say he old. That's all I said. Wasn't he just getting hurt? Did he get hurt last season?
I don't know. But I mean, what does safeties got to do with? We still got 2 corners. We got multiple, and we got Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
I'm getting to your corners. No, I'm getting to your corners.
I know this man ain't about to. Hold on, about to see.
Marvin Jones ain't doing nothing with Lattimore on him. Marvin Jones ain't gonna do nothing this game. I don't see Janoris Jenkins stopping Kenny Golladay. I don't. I really don't.
That's the thing. I don't think Jenkins gonna shut Golladay down. But I mean, he ain't got to really. Long as he don't let him go off like he did on who that was went off on Xavier Rhodes last season.
Kenny Golladay.
Yeah, as long as he don't let that type of shit happen, we good.
Hey, bro,
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Can do it, bro. That's a big dude, bro.
I don't know, son.
I told you he got that Calvin Johnson build, bro.
He still got to worry about Williams back there too, and we got Gardner-Johnson.
We're not worried about Williams.
Man, you sleep. Williams a ball hawk, man.
Nah, bro. You talking about Matthew Stafford?
Okay, moving on from Golladay though.
All right, we got Danny Amendola.
Lattimore gonna be on Jones' ass all game.
Oh, I already know. That's what I said. Marvin Jones might not do nothing. He'll get a touchdown out of the game. Marvin Jones getting it.
He probably will, knowing the Saints they're gonna pull Lattimore out the game or have him fucking on a blitz on the goal line or some stupid shit. So I'll give you that.
Like, look.
I know you ain't think about none of them running backs ain't gonna do shit.
DeAndre Swift not gonna do nothing.
None of them. Like, you ain't running on the Saints like that. Like, you ain't about to run all over the Saints like that, son. It's not happening.
That is, I'm very aware of.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, what?
Oh, that pass. You saying Matthew Stafford can't do it?
You telling me Matt Stafford gonna beat the Saints along with Kenny Golladay and T.J. Hockenson?
Yeah, I can see it.
Trey.
Upset. Hey,
I know it's not.
That's gonna be the equivalent of us beating the Patriots.
All right. I was about to be biased and just talk shit, but I ain't gonna do that. And full honesty, that's the type of games the Saints drop. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost that game. The reason I strongly feel like we won't is a bunch of reasons. I don't feel like y'all got enough firepower on offense to outscore ours. Now, then again, that is Stafford, and knowing the Saints, they'll let Stafford go out there and throw 500 yards on our ass. You know what I'm saying? Just randomly, on for no reason. So I could see something like that happening. But do I think that's gonna happen? Hell no, son. And y'all defense, Trey. Come on, man.
I'm listening. Bro.
That defense ain't stopping nothing.
Who Detroit defense?
Sure, y'all ain't gonna be able to stop Thomas. Y'all ain't gonna be able to stop Sanders.
Oh, wait a minute.
Well, y'all might
This
be
is
able to
why I'm
stop
pissed
Sanders.
that we traded Darius Slay.
Thomas,
This is why I'm pissed that we traded him.
Sanders, Jared
Now
Cook,
look. First off,
Kamara.
before you say anything about we not stopping Thomas, Darius Slay could have slowed down Thomas. Ain't no stopping Thomas.
You can't go up, but nah,
You
but
just
you're not there.
hope to slow him down.
You're not there.
We just got Jeff Okudah. You don't know what Jeff Okudah might do. Jeff Okudah
Man,
might be
Thomas
like
gonna eat.
Mooney.
Man,
Jeff Okudah might be like Marshawn Lattimore was his rookie season. You never know.
man, look, that's asking a lot of that dude, son. That's asking a whole lot of that dude.
Just like asking Marshawn Lattimore was a lot of him.
Now you're not about to sit here and compare Michael Thomas and Marvin Jones, son.
Marshawn, what you mean? I'm not gonna. No.
Come on, man.
What you mean? How I'm comparing them? I'm saying Marshawn Lattimore.
Oh, you talking about the corners?
Yeah, I'm talking about just the corners. I ain't talking about Marvin Jones and Michael Thomas.
Oh, I think talking about Marvin Jones. Like I thought you said it's like saying Lattimore not gonna be able to guard Jones.
No, I'm saying like Marshawn Lattimore rookie season, right? He was locking shit down, right?
Yeah, right.
I'm saying you never know. Jeff Okudah might come out doing that shit.
I don't remember Lattimore
Nobody
having
locking down
Thomas though.
Michael Thomas. That's the first.
I don't know, bro. That's a lot to ask from that dude, son. Even if he
Marshawn Lattimore had to guard Julio twice a season.
Oh yeah, you're right. So you're right, yeah.
So I mean,
so
you never,
man.
And Jeff Okudah
so you think Okudah
that look? You heard me? Because he's still gonna have to guard.
So you saying you think
Adams before that come around, right?
Yeah, do Adams twice.
I mean, he gonna have
Robinson twice, and Thielen twice.
That's what I'm saying. So he gonna have some under his belt before.
That's week 4 though. I mean, he had that much experience under his belt.
I mean, I'm not expecting nigga to just come out there and fucking lock fucking Michael Thomas up. Nigga, just slow the nigga down.
That's a lot to ask of that dude, man. And even if he do, let's say he do come out there and lock him up, y'all still got to worry about Kamara.
Yeah, that's why we went and got the linebackers. That's why we worked on our front seven.
Jared Cook, Sanders.
That's why we worked on our front seven.
Like, I mean, I don't think y'all have enough firepower, man.
That's why we worked on our front seven.
I don't know. I can't. I honestly can't wait till week 4. I think when I found out the Saints played the Lions this season,
man, bro,
I was so excited. I think I couldn't.
I think we got to go with Simone. I did on this. I think we got to stream this.
We gonna have to. Simone said that. I honestly want to bring her in to see what she think about that. But Simone just gonna say the Saints gonna blow the Lions out. It ain't gonna be close. Now I'm more realistic and know that the Saints, this type of game, the Saints should go out there and blow a team out and end up looking completely stupid the whole game and end up losing. So, or the Lions just come out this day and be on some other shit and we end up looking like goddamn, this type of games the Saints lose. So I couldn't believe it. I'm so excited. I'm so happy.
Jeff Okudah, the most polished cornerback coming out of college. Now, one flag was thrown on his man ever in college. Ever.
I still think that's a lot to ask of this dude.
Footwork proper. You heard me? Like, dude, really nice, bro. Nice.
That's still asking a lot of him, man. That's asking a lot to go on Michael Thomas.
What you mean? He not
But
having
I'm not saying like I think that's he might end up being a dog. Like I said, that's the reason I think Lattimore as good as he is because the situation he had to go to.
That's what I'm saying. He came
Julio
in having a guard.
Julio and I don't know, DJ Moore was already
Mike
there.
Evans.
Mike Evans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe your boy end up being a corner like Lattimore, but I don't see it.
I still feel like we should have kept Darius Slay.
If y'all had Darius Slay, this is a different story. I'll give you that. It's a different story.
But if we would have had Darius Slay, we wouldn't have drafted Jeff Okudah. Even though I feel like we should have. Well, they probably would have still. Jeff Okudah like a catfish.
Nah, y'all probably went somewhere a different route.
We would have drafted Jeff Okudah because we weren't trying to sign Darius Slay.
Yeah, true. Yeah, all right, I get it. So if y'all had Slay, it's a different story.
Oh my God.
Rich, week 4, October 4th.
We got that's got to be one we stream.
Your feelings gonna be hurt. You ain't gonna want to talk to me, saying I ain't gonna talk shit. I'll tell you.
Even if we win,
the big bad.
Like I told you, I'm not gonna talk shit. I promise you, I'll put this on my life. I won't talk.
I couldn't. You should have seen my face. I couldn't believe that we got to play the Lions this season. I was like, thank God.
Knowing it before last time y'all beat us, I told you y'all had lost to us like 3 times in a row.
And them times ain't count, son.
How?
So one season our coach was suspended. Man, our players was suspended and shit. Man, come on, man. That ain't count. We was recovering from Bounty Gate, man. They took all our picks.
Man, nigga wasn't trying to hit him. Niggas fail, bro. Niggas, that don't count.
But nah, y'all had a better team then. I feel like that team y'all had was better than this team.
I'm saying we was beating y'all. I mean,
yeah, like y'all just beat us every time, man. Last time y'all made it to the playoffs,
15 and 16,
and played us in the playoffs.
Hey, look, now you try to get deep.
Nah, man, but I'm saying like you ain't.
We know y'all beat us in the playoffs. We know.
I'm just saying, son. Like them time, Trey.
Yeah,
y'all will know real pain.
We gonna know real pain.
Y'all will know. Well, nah, I ain't gonna say that. Lions fans.
Now y'all lose.
If we lose, y'all got that, man.
I ain't gonna talk no noise. But I told you, bro. I told you.
That's true, man. But look, we probably get back to this again because we're gonna get to talking about these conferences, but I think we went on long enough, so we're gonna wrap that up. So that's all we got for this episode, man. Anything you want to add?
Nah, bro. I mean, other than that, we got to try to figure out a schedule. Come with a consistent schedule, consistent podcast. Probably try to do it around like 2 times a week, something like that.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. We're not professionals.
Probably do like a week wrap up.
Yeah, and I mean, recap of the week. We doing this whole episode. We don't even know if the fucking season gonna start. Like,
yeah, true.
This season, so I mean, at least it gave us something to look.
We can recap and like our predictions for the week. That's the 2 episodes.
We'll figure that out, man. Like I said, we ain't professionals. We'll figure this out as we go along. So that's all I got. And like I said, so this episode 1.